Well, I don't know about you, but one of my favorite things to do is multiply decimals without a calculator. Now, how we do this is we multiply and then we count the decimal places. So the first thing we're going to do is just straight up multiply two numbers. So again, a lot of problems start horizontally, and I hate this. So my first step is always to take the number and rewrite it vertically. Now what we're going to do now is I'm going to do different colors, so hopefully that's helpful for you. But the first thing we're going to do is take this 2 and multiply through, right? So we're going to just pretend like we're going to take 4.8 times 2. So 2 times 8 is 16, carry my 1. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus that extra 1 is a 9. That's it. Then I move to the next one, and we say, okay, so I have this 3, but you'll notice where the 3 spot, it's kind of like we're multiplying by 30 because it's in the second position. So we're going to use, I like to call it a phantom 0. That takes care of the 0 of the 30. And now we're going to multiply through by 3. So 3 times 8 is 24, carry my 2. 3 times 4 is 12, plus that 2 is 14. And now, since I've now multiplied everything, I'm ready to add. So I just add straight down. 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 4 is 13, carry my 1. These empty spaces are, again, kind of like phantom zeros. So 1 plus 0 plus 4 is 5, and 0 plus 1 is 1. Now we count decimal places. So in the top, there's 1 number to the right of the decimal, and here there's 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So I have 2 decimal places. So I go to the end of my number, count over 2, and that's where my decimal goes. So this is 15 and 36 hundredths. And I'm going to do a couple of these. They're all going to be slightly different. So you might want to at least watch double speed or something. Okay, so same deal. 3.19 times 6.4. And we're multiplying. So again, I'm going to multiply through first by the 4. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 3 gives me 7. And then 4 times 3 is 12. I'm coming down with a phantom 0 because I'm one place over. 6 times 9 is 54. Carry my 5. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 5 is 11. Carry my 1. And 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. Now I add straight down. 6 plus 0 is 6. 7 plus 4 is 11. Carry my 1. 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4. 1 plus 9 is 10. And 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, how many zeros am I dealing with here? So in my first one, I've got 1, 2, right? So 2 numbers passed. And then the bottom one, I just have 1. So 2 plus 1 equals 3 decimal places. So at the end, I go over 1, 2, 3. So my answer is 20 and 416 thousandths. Now, part of this is think about what we're multiplying. If I just look at the whole numbers, 3 times 6, well, 3 times 6 is 18. So I have a little more than 3 and a little more than 4. So my answer should be a little more than 18. 20 is a little more than 18. So that should kind of fit and work with that. So don't lose your common sense when you're doing this. All right, this one has more decimal places. So 2.091 times 3.18. If you want, you can always add your decimals first, right? I have 3 in the top, 2 in the bottom, so I'm going to have 5 total decimal places at the end. You can do it first. It doesn't matter when you do it, just as long as you do it. So first, let's multiply through by our 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 9 is 72. Carry my 7. 8 times 0 is 0 plus 7. And then 8 times 2 is 16. Okay, next number. I'm phantom 0. And I multiply through by 1. So 1902. I love multiplying by 0. And then next we're multiplying through by 3. And because I have to move over 2 spots, I need 2 phantom zeros. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 9 is 27. So carry my 2. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 2. And then 3 times 2 is 6. So we add. 8 plus 0 plus 0, 2 plus 1 plus 0, 7 plus 9 plus 3 is 19, carry my 1. 1 plus 6 plus 7 is 14, carry my 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 6, And then I have a 6. Kind of reminded me right there of a little bit of Clue. If you've watched the movie Clue, 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. You should watch it if you haven't. All right, so we have 5 decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my answer is 6 and 64,938 hundred thousandths. Again, look at your whole numbers. 2 times 3. Well, 2 times 3 is 6, so my answer should be slightly more than 6, and it is. Now, the last one is just about a different way of writing. So in every problem so far, we've taken the first number and then multiplied by the second number. And I don't know about you, but my brain looks at this and goes, man, this is weird, because we're used to the longer number being on top, longer being more decimal places. So it's totally fine to say, I don't like that. I want to put 2.9 on the top and 5 on the bottom. Great, do that, and then multiply through. 5 times 9 is 45, carry my 4. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 4 is 14. I have just one decimal place, so my answer is 14 and 5/10. And there's your answer. So it doesn't have to be bigger number on top, right? Because 5 is bigger than 2.9. It just, the more place values, right? So 2.9 has 2 different place values there. That can be on top. And that's multiplying with decimals.